Hey guys, so this is the Garuda Phoenix Black Edition, completely brand new, sealed in box. As you can see here, it's the Garuda Phoenix Black version, and it's basically double the size of a normal crush gearbox. So this size would be half of the box would be one normal crush gearbox. You'll see what I mean later. This is the side, and it comes with extra weapons such as the giant blade and the panzer barrel. This is the other side, the top, and this is the back. So I'm gonna start unboxing this. So it should be from this side, and this is where you'll see that it is just a double-sized box. So you can see here the normal Garuda Phoenix box is located here. Just take that out. So you can see here it's just like untypical Garuda Phoenix box. And it doesn't have any special markings on it. It doesn't even say special edition or black version. So let's put that to the side. We can see here that there's an extra card that comes with these special edition gears. And this is the panzer barrel. And this is the giant blade. So that's basically it from the unboxing. Let's build the thing. Okay, so this is just a normal Garuda Phoenix. I'm gonna start unsealing it. So it should be sealed right here. And you can see that this is indeed the special version. It's all black completely. There's a bit more stuff inside. You can see there's nothing too special that identifies it as a black model. And the stickers look pretty good. Looks brand new. And the black wheels and the motor. So this is how it looks completely unboxed with all the parts. Alright, so right now let's start with the basics. Let's create the VT chassis. So it's pretty simple. If you ever built a crush gear before with VT chassis, we're gonna have to first set up the battery box, and then we're gonna have to screw in the plate right here. So let's grab the one with the spring, the metal piece with the spring, and then let's grab the negative terminal right here. So this is basically done for that. We'll also need to get this the switch mechanism installed. This is a bit challenging, especially to do behind this camera, but basically we had to put it through that little hoop right up there and then just shove it in like that so it's flat at the bottom. Then we're gonna grab the switch, which is a triangle shaped right here, and we make sure that works. Perfect. Now let's grab the power. cover right here. So there we go. Right like that. Okay, so now we're gonna grab the metal pieces right here and just place it into position like that. And now we have to put this blanking plate, well, this plate on after we insert the nut into it, and then make sure everything is in place, and then slide it down with the teeth pointing to the terminals up there, like right here. Perfect. Now then we're going to match it up to the default second hole. So there we go. And then we grab the longest screw and just screw it into this hole. Not too tight, but just make sure it's good so it doesn't move around anymore. And then we get the battery cover, just like that. And then we can start working on the internals. So these smaller gears, we're going to put them facing the bigger side out. And then this other one will also do the same. So we're facing out. As you can see, this is out. And then these, you can just toss in right here because we can put it in from the outside. Now, to do this, I actually learned this new technique where it turns out you have to use this little thing and you put the gear in, and then now you can just push your motor in all the way, and then it'll be placed into the perfect position. It up, and I added the motor in. So as you can see here, that the shaft with the gear will now hold the front weapon and the rear weapon modules, so that it would control it as it moves. And we're gonna have to add the bearings at the ends after we close it up, so it's more accessible and it won't just fall out, and we don't have to align it on camera right now. So yeah, we just add these modules, these actuators in, and then we'll just seal the chassis up. So just make sure everything is in, and you can see here now that it functions. So we can now add the wheels. So what we have to do is set up these bearings, the wheel bearings, onto each of these. I typically do the insertion bit from the outside, but you can always do it from the inside so it doesn't fall out that easily. So we'll do both sides, as you can see here. Oh, and this is not clicked in, so we'll just click that in right there. And we'll put the front wheels in first. So typically I would align it so it's pointing the same way. So we can do it up there and do it like that. Let's see, yep, that's right. So we'll just push that in. And we can see here that it would seal in, and just like that. And we'll do the back as well. So let's just align it to this. So we will make sure it's horizontal. Okay, let's do this. Kind of hard to do behind the camera, but yeah, so let's see. Yeah, this should be right. So let's just push it in. And this is good enough for now. We can align them at the end afterwards. So right now we can add the weapon for the wheels. And for this car, it's going to be all the same. So thankfully, we're not doing the Garuda Phoenix, the Garuda Eagle. And we're going to have to align each individual weapon as well as the wheel, right? So this is all good. So right now we have the functional chassis with the wheels and the motor and the weapon actuators. Okay, so right now let's set up the rear weapon assembly. So I can still see some little pricks. So we take a plier, a set of pliers, and if you have like really high grade Tamiya pliers, you can definitely like get close up to the prick and just, you know, clip it out. But this is just a more generic version available at like any of those Japanese stores. And right now we're just clipping out these excess little pricks if possible. And you know, since this is a more a further away, more arched version, we might be able to grab a grinder and just remove these little pricks out. But for now, we're just going to clip them out if we can, and there we go. And let's just assemble it. So right, this is the rear weapon assembly, and this is the top of it. So let's just assemble that. And there we go. That's the rear weapon assembly. We can now take 2 screws and just seal it all up. Not too tight, so mainly because these aged weapons, they have these plastic material would start to get brittle over time. So it really depends on where you bought it. It might be really brittle, and once you start screwing in, it'll start cracking from the inside, and you don't want that. So just be a little bit more gentle when you tighten your screw. Now let's take a look at the chassis. We'll flip it upside down because this is going to go into the green actuator gear module, and we'll just slide it in, and we can just move the wheels so that it locks into place. And there we go. That's our rear weapon assembly all done. Now for the front weapon. Okay, so for the front weapon, this is going to be the underside of the weapon, and this is going to be the top. We're going to have to grab the sword and just make sure there's not really much of the pricks we had earlier. I'm going to probably grind them out later. We're going to place it on top of the underside, and then we could place the top bit on top right here. So you can see here, it will click into place. There we go. And that's it. That's the front weapon. We also have the two screws. So as I said earlier, we shouldn't do it too tight, just in case it gets brittle, right? And we'll do this one as well. And there we go. So that's the front weapon. So what we have to do again is there we go. Okay, so I added the missing rear wheel bearings at the back. Completely missed it just now because I was focused on just getting it aligned. But yeah, so I added those in, and so now let's work on the final touches. So usually we do the stickers, but we could also do the shape first. So let's just take a look at how it'll install. So this is how it's gonna go in. Like right here, the left ear and the right ear. And then we're gonna add this last bit at the top. Now I'm gonna start working on the stickers. So before I do that, before I install these pieces, I'm gonna do the stickers so it looks better and I can place it on a flat surface rather than working around like these pieces. Okay, so now that we finished all the stickers, it's ready to assemble it back. So we'll just make sure it doesn't warp the plastic, and just push it in here and push it in from the back, and there we go. So this is it. This is Garuda Phoenix Black version from Bandai. It's a bit of a rare thing to find, but it looks amazing. As you can see here, it's a very functional machine. I'm not going to be putting batteries in to fight this, but it's going to be in my collection. And if you guys want to see my other cars, definitely follow my channel, and definitely let me know which car you'd like me to review next, because I have custom gear, I have 3D prints, and I also have the official Bandai from Japan as well. So they all look amazing. Anyways, take care guys, stay safe, and stay healthy. Goodbye.